Alright, what is up, PvZ community? I am here with another YouTube guide, trick, tip, whatever you want to call it, for the Super Brains. I'm here to help you guys out and hopefully get a lot of frags in doing so. So, the first thing I want to start off is gameplay. We can skip the builds for now because I think the build portion it's better explained once I kind of show you guys the theme, at least the gameplay style you go for when playing Super Brains. Now, I know as a Garden Warfare 2 player, you're kind of used to meleeing everything. You're running people down, chasing after them, and hitting, trying to melee them. But that is no longer the case. You're actually your character is gonna do a lot better if you're just using Ultra Flying Fist. If you're using this ability, because it does 80 damage. Now, why is 80 damage important? Well, because the Nightcap, the Oak, have only 75 HP, meaning you could one-shot them. In theory, you could, just if you're good with your aim, you have a full charged up shot, you can one-shot them without any effort. And most of the time, it does happen. So that's one reason why, if you're struggling against Nightcaps, you pick Super Brains. But he has other important features as well. The Ultra Flying Fist, it does. I'm sorry. The Ultra Ball, it does 149 damage. I think it's like not 150. I think it's 149 damage to the chest. Meaning that if you don't have to hit a Nightcap to kill it, you could hit the ground around it and it does 75 damage. You're gonna one shot it. So if you guys are having trouble with Nightcaps, and I hear this all the time, how do I deal with Nightcaps? How do I deal with Nightcaps? Well, you pick Super Brains because you have two abilities already. So far, you have two abilities that can deal with it easily. Now, the hyper jump though, it sucks everyone in, and then you just shoot the ground. So literally, it's no effort to kill those squishy characters. Absolutely none. And in terms of playstyle, you don't want to play super up close. There's two reasons. One, first off, you can let your hits. I have trouble having my hits connect. I don't know what's up with the servers recently, but as a West Coast player, it's not beneficial for me to actually try to melee people, and I'll show you guys why. It's because, as you can see, there's something wrong with the West Coast servers. It is really weird for me, so I can't use any of that. Meaning that when I use my combo, it doesn't work. I hear the audible cues, but the attacks don't register. Meaning, other build perks, which I'll get into in a second, also are not working. So for that reason, I don't normally auto attack people. I never hit them with the melee. It's always a quick charge up, and then if you can see how quick it is, I can throw out another one for 34, 37 damage. So it's really no effort at all, and that's what 117 HP, 117 HP right off the bat. So honestly, if you're having trouble with Nightcaps, Sunflowers, Pea Shooters, you can play Super Brains and do just really well with it. You're just gonna have all you have to get used to is constantly charging, making sure you're always charged with the Ultra Flying Fist, and knowing how long it takes to get to stage 1 charge, stage 2 charge, and stage 3. So that's the only thing. Everything else is pretty self-explanatory. You're gonna want to stop using hyper jump thump as a way to get in. You can also use it as a way to get out. So it's not one dimensional. This ability, once you get fallback plan, and I'll get to that as well. Once you get that perk, you're able to spam this ability. It's no longer a 12-second cooldown. It's a 6-second cooldown. So you can literally always have it up multiple times in a fight. It's pretty crazy. And as far as the turbo twister, I only use it when I'm gonna die. I have tons of people around me, and Ultra Ball is on cooldown. That's literally the only time I ever use it. Alright, so now let's get into perks. the perks for this are pretty simple. The first one I use, I'm sorry, let's get rid of this. I apologize. I use level up, vampiric, and low life. And the good thing is you don't need to go to apprentice rank, super elite, elite, master rank for this build. You get it right off the start. And I use this build all the way to master rank, and it's pretty good. Other than level up, you don't need it anymore once you hit max. But it's a good build. Why? Because as this character, you're playing mid-range to close range. You're going to get hit. That's going to happen. And especially if you're one-shotting things like the perk like Vampiric is going to keep you up while you take damage. You'd be surprised. It really comes in clutch. And low life, because you have level up and Vampiric, you only have 1 point left, and low life is the best next perk on top of like regenerating half your health on a kill if you're really low, but it definitely does help a lot. So once you get a fallback plan, there's other options. You can get fallback plan and reach if you have reach. I think that's a super elite perk, super elite perk. And the whole premise of it, like I said, fallback plan, it reduces your cooldown by 50%. It's crazy how fast it's up. It's crazy. You have reach, fallback plan, and vampiric. Vampiric, like I said, this is a staple. And so is fallback plan. You kind of want those too. As like I said, you're gonna be one-shotting everything. You're gonna be fisting everything. So vampiric is definitely the way to go. And this character is a slaying character, if anything. It's amazing. You just gotta get good with the ultra flying fist. It's literally, I cannot stress that enough. Once you're good with that, you're gonna see a lot of success with this character. Now, reach. This is mainly for the more tankier targets, like the chomper, like the tree. You're able to get a stage 3 charge back to back really quick, so this helps you out. And all you do is you give up some of that health that you get from low life, and you're able to kind of confirm more kills with it. So this build is really good. I highly suggest once you get, all these perks here, you try it out. Give it a try. See how it works for you. And then the other build is pretty much vampiric low life with fallback plan, and then you only have 1 point left. So you use combo because you're not going to be using rough patch, because hopefully you're not dying a lot. You don't need refreshing revive because you're mid to close range character, so you should always be near the enemy somewhat, and anytime you revive, it should be kind of in a safe area. And I do believe you can hold your shield up and revive at the same time, so you kind of don't need it. You really don't need it. You don't need your abilities quicker, because like I said, your fallback plan is on a 5-6 second cooldown. The only thing you really benefit from it is your ultra ball, and that's on every revive, so you're really not taking this perk into full effect, similar to like the sunflower, where you could really benefit from it. So the only obvious choice left is combo. So it's pretty much it's kind of, you don't really have much choice after that. So you could try out this build. I do suggest this one's just slightly better, a little bit more beneficial, but you can also try this one. And the last build, I'm sure most people would think is obvious, pretty good. It's going to be the ultra combo, which gives you 4 hits instead of 3 on that melee attack swing, speed bag, and stick and move. Stick and move is by far the best out of this, because you move really fast when it procs, meaning you're able to stick on someone and hopefully always be in melee range. But like I said, for me personally, I'm having issues with my hits registering on this game. So meaning that my melee attacks don't register, meaning I don't have stick and move proccing. So it doesn't work for me. But if it works for you, I suggest you guys try it. But for me, I couldn't get this to work. And on top of that, you don't have vampiric, so you're in really close range. You're literally touching another person, and you're not getting any health back, and it's really hard to stay alive. really is. So other than that, I suggest using this one, and you will definitely reap the most benefit. Now on to the second portion of the video. I'll put a stream clip or maybe a video clip that I recorded together for you guys, so you guys can see how to position yourself, as well as you know, reap the most benefit from playing Super Brainz. It's not going to be a kill streak video. It's not going to be you know, a super crazy 5-man ultra ball. That's not the point of this video. The point is to kind of show you guys the playstyle and how to utilize it. So you guys are going to be seeing, hopefully you guys, in the clip I'll record, you'll see me being more at mid-range, like I said, and not so much throwing out fists. So hopefully you guys can learn a bit or two from this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Am I using the right build? I don't think I am. How did I not hit him with that? What the F? Weird. I didn't kill the guy I hit for 80. I didn't kill the nightcap. You believe that? I'm using a stick and move build. That is not correct. Well, I guess this is a testament to just how good the the Super Brainz actually is. I gotta get away from that. You could do well regardless of build on him, because he just does a lot of damage. But if I was using the correct build, you would have probably seen more kills, especially on the tankier characters if I had reach on, and I would have also been able to sustain more. Probably wouldn't have died in certain situations if the game continued. But yeah, I hope you guys like this brief gameplay of Super Brainz, and I hope you guys can kind of emulate it. Maybe find your own way to play it, but definitely use those builds as a guide to kind of maneuver your way through getting high vanquish scores. So I hope you guys liked the video, and again, take care, man. Peace.